What if one small morning change could help you lower blood sugar, boost energy, and support your heart before your day even begins? For diabetics, the first choices you make in the morning are critical. The wrong bread can spike your glucose for hours, while the right one can help keep you balanced and full until lunch. In this video, we reveal the top 6 best breads for diabetics: low glycemic, nutrient-rich, and backed by real science. But we don't stop there. You also get 3 simple, delicious breakfast recipes that are quick to make, blood sugar friendly, and designed to reduce cravings naturally. And to complete your morning reset, you get powerful exercises that improve insulin function, strengthen nerves, and activate your metabolism. If you're serious about managing diabetes naturally, these morning strategies could change your entire day. Stay with me. The last one might surprise you. First on list, Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread may look like just another slice of whole grain toast, but its unique nutritional profile makes it one of the smartest bread choices for diabetics. Made from sprouted whole grains and legumes, including wheat, barley, millet, lentils, soybeans, and spelt, Ezekiel bread contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete plant-based protein. But what makes it truly special is its glycemic index, around 36, which is significantly lower than traditional white or even whole wheat bread. That means when you eat Ezekiel bread, your blood sugar rises gently and steadily, avoiding the sharp spikes that can lead to insulin resistance, fatigue, and cravings. Each slice delivers about 80 calories, 15 grams of complex carbohydrates, 3 grams of dietary fiber, 11% of your daily value, and 5 grams of high-quality protein. You also get magnesium, zinc, and selenium, 3 minerals that play a vital role in improving insulin sensitivity and protecting your heart and nerves from diabetic complications. The fiber in Ezekiel bread slows carbohydrate absorption, reduces LDL cholesterol, and supports bowel regularity, key for diabetics managing sluggish digestion or gut-related nerve damage. Plus, the combination of fiber and protein helps stimulate hormones like GLP-1 and peptide YY, which naturally curb appetite, prolong satiety, and stabilize post-meal blood sugar. Did you know that eating just one slice of white bread can raise your blood sugar faster than a tablespoon of sugar? One research study found that replacing refined bread with sprouted whole grain bread helped reduce post-meal glucose spikes by up to 25% in type 2 diabetics. That's because sprouting enhances antioxidant and enzyme activity while reducing phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that blocks mineral absorption. For a balanced diabetic-friendly breakfast, try 1 slice of toasted Ezekiel bread topped with half a mashed avocado, a sprinkle of crushed red pepper, and a dash of lemon juice. That's 1 serving of healthy fats, fiber, and complex carbs, all in under 200 calories. Pro tip: add a boiled egg or half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese on the side to further control blood sugar and increase morning fullness. An important precaution: Ezekiel bread still contains gluten and should be avoided if you have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. Now let's explore the next bread that works with your blood sugar, not against it. Second on list, sourdough bread. Sourdough bread, made from whole wheat flour, offers more than just its signature tangy flavor. It's a powerful ally for diabetics looking to enjoy bread without triggering glucose spikes. Unlike standard commercial loaves, authentic sourdough is fermented using naturally occurring lactobacilli and wild yeast. This fermentation process doesn't just develop flavor, it transforms the bread's structure at a chemical level. The result is a glycemic index as low as 48 when made with whole grain flour, compared to 70 or more in regular white bread. That means it digests more slowly and leads to a more gradual rise in blood sugar. 1 slice of whole wheat sourdough delivers around 90 calories, 15 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 7% of your daily value, and 4 grams of protein. It's also a good source of manganese, iron, and B vitamins, which support nerve function, energy metabolism, and red blood cell production, critical areas often weakened by long-term diabetes. What sets sourdough apart is how fermentation pre-digests some of the starches, making the final bread easier on digestion and gentler on insulin response. The lactic acid created during fermentation also increases the availability of key minerals and supports gut health, which can improve metabolic flexibility over time. The fiber and resistant starch in sourdough help trigger fullness hormones like peptide YY and GLP-1, reducing hunger and helping prevent overeating during breakfast or mid-morning cravings. For a diabetic-friendly breakfast, toast one slice of whole wheat sourdough and layer it with a thin spread of hummus, a slice of tomato, and a sprinkle of black pepper. This savory plant-based combo offers fiber, healthy fats, and stable energy under 180 calories. Here is pro tip: sourdough bread is best enjoyed when it's fermented for a full 24 hours or more, as this maximizes its glycemic benefits and probiotic content. One important precaution: always choose whole wheat or rye sourdough made through traditional fermentation. Many store-bought versions labeled sourdough are artificially flavored and lack the true blood sugar-friendly benefits. The next bread brings in one of the most powerful seeds for blood sugar balance. Let's talk about flaxseed bread. Third on list, flaxseed bread. Flaxseed bread doesn't just bring crunch and nutty flavor to your plate. It delivers a therapeutic combination of blood sugar, stabilizing fiber, anti-inflammatory fats, and essential nutrients that make it a top-tier choice for diabetics. Made with ground flax seeds or flaxseed meal blended into whole grain flour, this bread offers one of the highest natural sources of soluble fiber and omega-3 fatty acids in a baked product. The glycemic index of flaxseed bread ranges from 30 to 40, depending on the flour base, significantly lower than regular whole wheat bread. That means it won't cause sudden glucose surges after breakfast. Each slice typically contains about 100 calories, 7 grams of carbs, 3 to 4 grams of fiber, about 13% of your daily value, and 5 grams of protein, along with alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation and support cardiovascular health. Two major concerns for people with diabetes. Flax seeds are also rich in lignans, natural plant compounds that have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce LDL cholesterol, and protect blood vessels from oxidative stress. The combination of fiber and healthy fat in flaxseed bread slows digestion, supports longer satiety, and activates gut hormones like GLP-1, which help regulate blood sugar after meals. For a diabetic-friendly breakfast idea, toast one slice of flaxseed bread and top it with a tablespoon of natural almond butter and a few slices of cucumber for a perfect balance of protein, fiber, and hydration, totaling around 190 calories. Pro tip: store flaxseed bread in the fridge or freezer to preserve its omega-3 content, which can degrade quickly at room temperature. An important precaution: flaxseed bread is dense and can be high in calories, so stick to one slice per meal to avoid excess intake. Fourth on list, oat bran bread. Oat bran bread may not be as flashy as other artisan loaves, but it offers one of the most effective combinations of soluble fiber, beta-glucans, and complex carbohydrates for stabilizing blood sugar and improving heart health in diabetics. Made from the outer layer of the oat groat, oat bran is richer in fiber than rolled or quick oats and contains a high concentration of beta-glucans, special soluble fibers that form a gel in the digestive tract, slowing glucose absorption and cholesterol reabsorption. The glycemic index of oat bran bread ranges from 44 to 55, depending on the recipe and added flours, which is considerably lower than refined or even some whole wheat breads. One slice typically provides 90 to 100 calories, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 3 to 5 grams of fiber, up to 18% of your daily value, and 4 grams of plant protein. It also delivers magnesium, phosphorus, and small amounts of iron and zinc, minerals that support glucose metabolism, energy production, and insulin function. Beta-glucans in oat bran have been shown to reduce post-meal blood glucose by slowing the breakdown and absorption of carbs. In one study, daily intake of oat beta-glucans improved insulin response by over 20% in individuals with type 2 diabetes. This type of bread is also gentle on digestion and supports bowel regularity, particularly helpful for diabetics managing gastroparesis or irregular transit time. For a balanced morning meal, try one slice of oat bran bread topped with low-fat ricotta cheese and a dash of cinnamon. This creamy, satisfying combo offers protein, calcium, and blood sugar-friendly fiber, all under 200 calories. Important pro tip, look for breads made with oat bran as the first ingredient and avoid blends where it's listed near the end. An important precaution, oat bran bread can be higher in sodium, so check the label if you're managing blood pressure alongside diabetes. Fifth on list, whole grain rye bread. Whole grain rye bread is a powerhouse for blood sugar control, heart protection, and long-lasting energy, all wrapped in a dense, hearty slice. Unlike traditional white or wheat bread, rye bread is made from rye flour, often combined with rye kernels or rye flakes for added texture and nutrition. When made with whole grain rye and fermented properly, its glycemic index can fall as low as 41, making it one of the lowest GI traditional breads available. That slower glucose release means your body doesn't experience the blood sugar roller coaster so common with refined carbohydrates. One slice typically contains around 80 to 100 calories, 15 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, about 11% of your daily value, and 4 grams of plant protein. Rye is especially rich in a unique type of fiber called arabinoxalan, which supports gut health, lowers LDL cholesterol, and enhances insulin sensitivity. Rye bread also contains bioactive compounds called phenolic acids, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, key drivers of diabetic complications affecting the heart, nerves, and kidneys. In one study, replacing white bread with rye bread significantly reduced insulin response in people with type 2 diabetes and improved satiety hormones for hours. That makes rye bread not only blood sugar friendly, but appetite regulating too. For a diabetic-friendly breakfast, try one slice of toasted whole grain rye with a layer of mashed hard-boiled egg, chopped chives, and a few thin slices of cucumber. This savory combo delivers protein, potassium, and fiber-rich energy, all under 180 calories. Pro tip, choose dense, dark rye breads made from 100% whole grain rye or labeled as pumpernickel for the best blood sugar response. A key precaution, avoid light rye or breads with added wheat flour, as they often spike glucose more like white bread. Next up is a low-carb option that flips the script completely, almond flour bread. Let's take a look. Sixth on list, almond flour bread. Almond flour bread offers a grain-free, low-carb alternative that's ideal for diabetics looking to manage blood sugar with precision. Unlike traditional breads made from grains, this bread is crafted primarily from finely ground almonds, which are naturally low in carbohydrates and rich in healthy fats, plant protein, and magnesium. With a glycemic index close to 0 and only 2 to 4 grams of net carbs per slice, almond flour bread has virtually no impact on blood sugar, making it a smart choice for those with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. A typical homemade or store-bought slice contains about 160 calories, 6 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, primarily heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, and 3 grams of fiber, which provides about 11% of your daily value. It also delivers vitamin E, calcium, and magnesium, nutrients essential for nerve protection, vascular health, and glucose regulation. Almond flour's natural fat and fiber content slows digestion and triggers satiety hormones like GLP-1 and CCK, which help control appetite and keep blood sugar levels steady after meals. In one research study, diets enriched with almond flour were shown to improve A1C levels and reduce postprandial glucose in diabetic participants by enhancing insulin response. For a satisfying low-carb breakfast, toast one slice of almond flour bread and top it with a soft-boiled egg and a sprinkle of turmeric for added anti-inflammatory benefits, all under 200 calories. Helpful pro tip, store almond flour bread in the refrigerator or freezer to maintain freshness, as its high-fat content can turn rancid if left at room temperature. An important precaution, because almond flour is calorie-dense, portion control is key. Stick to one slice per meal and balance it with lean protein or fiber-rich vegetables. Now that we've explored the top 6 breads for diabetics, let's move into something even more practical. 3 delicious, blood sugar-friendly breakfast recipes that help you start the day strong. Ready to dive in? Number 1, tofu scramble with multigrain toast. Tofu scramble with multigrain toast is a powerful plant-based breakfast for diabetics who want balanced energy without a blood sugar crash. Start by sautéing 1/2 cup of chopped spinach, peppers, and onions in 1 teaspoon of olive oil for 2 to 3 minutes. Add 1/2 cup of crumbled firm tofu and season with turmeric, black pepper, and cumin. Cook until golden, about 5 minutes. Serve with 1 slice of toasted multigrain bread made from 100% whole grains or sprouted seeds. This meal delivers around 250 calories, 14 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fiber, helping to stabilize blood glucose while supporting digestive and nerve health. The tofu offers complete plant protein and natural compounds like isoflavones, which improve insulin response. The multigrain bread slows carb absorption and fuels healthy gut bacteria, which are linked to lower A1C and improve satiety. The turmeric also adds anti-inflammatory support, especially when paired with black pepper to boost absorption. Here's a pro tip. Pair this breakfast with water or unsweetened herbal tea to keep your morning hydration steady without adding glucose load. Number 2, Greek yogurt with blueberries. Greek yogurt with blueberries is a creamy, cooling breakfast that's as powerful for your blood sugar as it is satisfying to your taste buds. Use 3/4 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, 2% fat, and top it with 1/3 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries. This combination delivers about 170 calories, 15 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of slow-digesting carbohydrates, making it an ideal low-glycemic breakfast that supports muscle repair, insulin sensitivity, and gut health. The protein in Greek yogurt helps reduce post-meal glucose spikes by slowing digestion, while its probiotics nourish the microbiome, crucial for regulating inflammation and improving blood sugar control over time. Blueberries add natural sweetness, powerful antioxidants like anthocyanins, and support for memory, nerve repair, and vascular function, all areas often challenged by type 2 diabetes. One research study found that consuming blueberries with yogurt helped improve insulin function by over 20% in adults with metabolic syndrome. This makes it a smart choice for morning blood sugar stability and immune support. Pro tip, sprinkle a teaspoon of ground flax seeds on top for extra fiber and omega-3s. An important precaution, avoid flavored yogurts, which often contain added sugars that can spike glucose quickly. Ready for the final breakfast? Let's head back to toast. With a creamy twist, number 3, multigrain avocado toast. Multigrain avocado toast is a simple, satisfying breakfast that offers the perfect balance of healthy fats, fiber, and complex carbs to support blood sugar control and heart health. Start with 1 slice of toasted multigrain bread made from sprouted or 100% whole grains. Mash half of a ripe avocado and spread it evenly on the toast. Add a squeeze of lemon juice and a pinch of sea salt. For an extra boost, sprinkle with chia seeds or hemp hearts to increase fiber and omega-3 content. This breakfast delivers around 220 to 240 calories, 6 grams of fiber, about 21% of your daily value, 3 grams of protein, and healthy monounsaturated fats that help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. The fiber from both the bread and avocado slows glucose absorption and supports smoother digestion, while the fat content keeps you full longer and stabilizes hormones that regulate appetite. Avocados also provide potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, key nutrients for vascular and nerve health in diabetics. The multigrain toast helps prevent glucose spikes while nourishing the gut microbiome. Pro tip, add a sliced hard-boiled egg on top for added protein and satiety. An important precaution, stick to half an avocado per serving to keep fat and calorie intake balanced. Morning exercises for diabetics. Number 1, morning walk. A morning walk may seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful exercises for diabetics to lower blood sugar and protect long-term health. Walking at a moderate pace for just 20 to 30 minutes after breakfast activates large muscle groups, which pull glucose from the bloodstream without requiring high levels of insulin. This makes walking especially effective for people with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. Research shows that post-meal walking can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 25%, support weight management, and lower A1C over time. Walking also stimulates blood flow, improves heart function, and supports nerve health, making it ideal for preventing or slowing the progression of diabetic neuropathy. If you walk outdoors, the sunlight exposure in the morning helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which supports hormonal balance and better sleep. Two key factors in managing blood sugar. Pro tip, try a brisk pace that slightly elevates your heart rate, but still allows you to hold a conversation. If you can't go outside, even walking indoors or around the house for 15 minutes can be beneficial. An important precaution, always wear cushioned, supportive shoes and check your feet for irritation if you have any existing nerve damage or poor circulation. Number 2, standing yoga. Standing yoga offers a low-impact, joint-friendly way for diabetics to improve flexibility, reduce stress hormones, and enhance insulin sensitivity, all before leaving the house. Unlike floor-based yoga, standing poses like chair pose, mountain pose, and standing side bends gently engage large muscle groups in the legs, hips, and core without putting pressure on the knees or spine. Practicing for just 10 to 15 minutes each morning can help lower cortisol, the stress hormone that tends to spike blood sugar and disrupt insulin function. Standing yoga also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the body and helping stabilize blood glucose throughout the day. What makes this ideal for diabetics is its ability to improve balance, circulation, and joint mobility, especially in those with nerve-related stiffness or muscle tightness. In one study, daily yoga practice improved fasting glucose and A1C levels in adults with type 2 diabetes within just 12 weeks. You don't need fancy equipment, just a quiet space, comfortable clothes, and your breath. Pro tip, try holding each pose for 30 to 60 seconds while breathing slowly to deepen the glucose-lowering effects. An important precaution, if you have balance issues or neuropathy in your feet, perform poses near a wall or sturdy chair for support. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe for more diabetic-friendly tips and share your favorite morning habit in the comments.